Hello, beautiful people. How are we today? I'm excited. It's Friday. It's a good thing. Friday's always a good day, right? For those of you who don't know, I am Heather Bussey. I'm an elite status presenter with Unique. I've been with Unique for about 2.5 years. Yeah, it's been a while. So today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. I was asked specifically for information on aging skin. Yeah, that's me. So I'm going to go ahead and share my tips for how my skin looks so amazing at my age. Yes, this is the deal. Okay, so I have nothing on my face. I will tell you what I've done so far this morning. I have used my pore purifying cleanser because I have oily skin, and also it's great at exfoliating. Us older ladies need exfoliating in our life. Can't really see, but there's these little exfoliating beads on here. So that's one thing. And normally I would go ahead and do a mask as well. Today is not my day for a mask, so I didn't. I use one of two. I either use the exfoliating because, you know, I gotta get all the gunk off my face, or I use a detoxifying mask. And I grab my detoxifying mask. What's really cool about this is, yes, it's a black mask, but it's not the peel-off mask. You just paint this on your face, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then wipe it away. But what's really cool is this oxygenates your skin and gets rid of all the extra nastiness that we encounter throughout our lives. One of my favorites, because you can actually feel this when working. It kind of bubbles up, and you can feel it working its magic. There is a couple others of my super secret tips, which you're going to have to wait till a little bit later on for, because I can't use those in the morning, because what happens is, one is a super thick moisturizer. The other has properties in it that actually kind of tighten my skin. Actually, not kind of, it does tighten my skin. And so if I use it in the morning and I put my makeup on, it doesn't, my makeup no longer sits right, so I don't use that one in the mornings. Skincare is crucial. You know, nobody told me this when I was younger. Guys, in my 20s, I looked like I was in my 40s. Now, you know, I'm not going to say I look like I'm in my 20s now, but I don't look my age, so just saying. Brain fart, sorry. I'm going to show you all the components of our skincare system. They're made to work together. But what's really cool is you can just tweak them slightly, and you can get products that are for aging skin, or products that are for acne prone skin, or large pores, or all of this without buying extra stuff. Way cool, right? Okay, so this little magic potion, I shared about this the other day, for a sunburn, to take the sting and redness out of a sunburn. Rosewater is magic. This is my summer go-to because I'm very fair, and so is my family. But on a day-to-day basis, I use it on my skin to, you know, help alleviate the redness from my acne, tone my skin, and prevent dryness. Okay. And see, normally I would do this, guys, before I come on camera, because, you know, I gotta let everything dry, but, you know, today we're doing different stuff. Okay, so, because I have aging skin, this is one of my bestest buds ever. I use this in combination with another item that's my bestest bud. It truly is my bestest bud. But this helps my skin retain more of the moisture. Now, am I saying that this is only for aging skin? Oh, heck no. This is great for everybody, because you get the extra moisture without weighing yourself down, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. So this is the Uplift Beauty Serum. Guys, this and another product, if I could bathe in, I seriously would. And I just put this on my under eyes to help alleviate the mommy circles, help get rid of the puffiness, and, you know, anywhere that I have a problem area. And it's literally, it's like a drop. That's all I use. Okay. Then I move on to my moisturizer. I know, it's like, oh my gosh, you use all that stuff on your face, guys. It really doesn't take that long. And you get, like, when I get up in the morning, I cleanse my face, and then I do all this. And then I go about my day. I don't even think about it. My nighttime is more important, actually, than my daytime because I am getting older. And, you know, I never used to take my makeup off. Apparently that's a thing. You should take your makeup off. Who knew? I certainly didn't. And unfortunately, when you leave your makeup on, it tends to age your face more. And I know a lot of you younger people are like, yeah, I don't care about aging my face. I didn't either. I'm like, yeah, I'll go bake in the sun for 12 hours. It's all good. But now as I've gotten older, I'm like, oh, why did I not listen to those people before? And just a quick trick with your moisturizer. I know it looks like I'm rubbing, and I am a little bit, but I'm more pressing it into my skin. Helps it dry faster, helps it absorb faster. So that is the extent of my daytime ritual, okay? At night, after I take off my makeup, there's just a few products that I use. And I'm going to share them if I can find them because my desk is a mess. Okay. So there's the Steam Lash Serum, which helps your eyelashes grow. At least that's been my experience. Helps them thicken and grow. It also helped my eyebrows grow out. Yay. So I do that. Then I have this. This is my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Absolutely. I think I love this more than my husband. Don't tell him. He's in the other room and he could probably hear me. This is the Instant Lifting Serum, and I will post pictures of what this does below because I'm not using it today. But this seriously lives up to its name. It does give you an instant lift. It also helps your skin retain more of the moisture that you use. So, and it just takes a couple drops for your face, your entire face. And it literally, within 5 minutes, you actually see results with this. 5 minutes, not even kidding. So, I may do a live on another evening with this stuff. Then, the only other product that I use in the nighttime is my Time Correcting Night Cream. And it is an intensive moisturizer. But it helps, so that product, the Uplift Beauty Serum, okay, the Instant Lifting Serum, the Uplift Beauty Serum, and this one help to alleviate fine lines and wrinkles, okay? And this is a very, very thick moisturizer. A little goes a very long way, okay? So those are my tricks to make my skin look less aged, okay? But if you have acne, or you have rosacea, or you have some of those other issues, get with me, and I can tailor this skincare program for you, okay? So we're going to move on to makeup, because I need makeup in my life. And I'm drinking my breakfast. No, it's not that kind of drink. It's Friday, guys. It's not Friday night. I'm not drinking that heavily yet. Hello, hello. How are you today, Becky? So, very first thing I'm going to do is primer. Now, if you are like me and you do have aged skin, this is going to be your best friend. If you have acne, this is going to be your best friend. If you have problems with your makeup sliding off your face, this, yeah, seriously. Okay, so what a primer does, because I've had a few people question, you know, send me messages questioning it because they're not familiar with it. I'm awesome. It's Friday and it's a good day. So our skin is full of pores, and when we put on foundation or just about any other makeup product, it sits on top of those pores when we first put it on. Unfortunately, what happens throughout the day, it's the pores, it's the fine lines, your makeup settles into those. And if you're an older lady and you do have those fine lines and wrinkles, that makeup's going to just settle into those creases and it's going to actually age you more, okay? This stops that from happening. Plus it makes your makeup last a lot longer and you use a lot less. Yeah, all those things. So literally, you only use about, that's probably a bit much, but that's what I'm going to use on my face, just to prime it. I mean, just like you, I mean, if you think of your face like you're painting, okay? You're painting a masterpiece. You're going to prime your canvas before you put paint on it so that the paint does what you want it to do. Same principle. Or, you know, even painting your walls. Even, I'm not saying your face is like your walls, but you do prime that. Prime your car before you paint it. Same exact principle. And if you are using foundation and it's not I don't know if I can pronounce it, comodegic, probably pronounced that completely wrong. Let's just go with it, which means non-clogging to your pores. Ours is that word that I apparently can't pronounce. But a lot of the other foundations that you'll find or drugstore brands are not that. They will clog your pores. The primer helps to put a barrier in between your foundation and your face, so it's less likely to get clogged pores. Bonus! Okay, let's put some foundation on. We need some. We need some. And I'm still struggling, like I'm in between shades again, guys, because I tanned a little bit, but not enough to actually be one shade or the other. So I'm going to kind of mix my shades a little bit and see if we can make some magic happen. Probably not, but we're going to try real hard. Well, shiitake mushrooms, where is it? That is Tamina. Okay. I think my daughter ran off with it. Her little turkey. Oh no, I know where it is. Hold on. Here I am. I'll get my stuff together someday. So yeah, I am mixing shades a little bit because I'm just me. I have to be my own unique individual. Hello, hello everyone. Bane of my existence. I love my dogs, I do. But absolutely dog hair everywhere. And I do only use about 4 drops, but guys, I do kind of go all the way around my brush, so it looks like I use more. And I am going to actually use just a little bit more because I'm kind of mixing foundations today. Because there's no hope for me. And try really hard not to get into my hair. The struggle is real, people. It is so real. So one of the things that I was asked about is how to conceal those fine lines and wrinkles. And so we talked about primer and how that helps so that your foundation isn't settling into them and making them more prominent. So that is one thing that you need to do. The other thing that you need to do is set your makeup in place. Now what is kind of cool about our foundation is because it dries to a powder finish, you don't have to do a whole lot of setting with it. I normally only set like my concealer if it's a really super hot day, then I like yellow. What the heck? My lighting is awful. Well, that just made me more yellow, didn't it? I guess I'm gonna look yellow. Whatever. It's all good. Unless it's a really hot day, I don't generally set my entire foundation because of the powder. It sets itself. Alright, so now I do have to blend. You can blend with the brush I was just using. You can do your entire face with it, it's just not my preference, so I don't. And I do have to blend way down my neck because of this weird redness. This weird redness, yes. Okay, now I do have some fine lines still underneath my eyes, around my mouth. I'm not going to do too much around my mouth because they're mostly smile lines and I'm okay with that. Unfortunately on my eyes they're not. So, you know, we're going to do some other stuff. Let's see if I can find a good shade of concealer. This one will work. So I'm just going to take a couple drops under here, or any other problem areas that I have if I was going to do that. And I'm going to find a good brush. And we're going to blend. Now there's a couple of ways that you can use your setting powder. You can use it on a brush. You can use it on a damp blending bud. Or a trick that I have seen recently, which actually really works really well, is to use a damp blending bud for setting powder. And just press it in, and you're less likely to have your concealer or makeup settle into any creasing that you may have. Okay, right now I'm going to use a dry blending bud, just to make sure I'm blended, because, you know, the struggle is real sometimes. Okay, and then I'm going to use setting powder. Now, one really cool thing about our setting powder is it has light blurring particles in it, so it blurs imperfections on your face. Everybody needs that, right? Right? I do. So I'm going to go ahead and take just a damp blending bud here. And we're going to bake. I know, looks crazy. It looks crazy, but it's all good. I'm gonna blur all those particles. I can't talk. I'm gonna blur all that too. Tip why? Because I can. Okay, another tip on aging skin. Your eyebrows. Your eyebrows frame your face, and if you do not have the right shaped eyebrows, or they're not lifted, it can make you appear more haggard and, you know, not give you the effect you're going for. Eyebrows are crucial. So I have been fortunate. Mine are pretty well in a shape that I like, so I don't have to do a whole lot of shaping to them. I just have to fill them in. And I don't have to fill them in too much anymore. Thank goodness for that. My brows used to be the bane of my existence. Thank you for the share. I appreciate it, Becky. But when I do fill them in, I try and mimic the natural hair growth as much as possible so that my eyebrows are not obviously fake. You've all seen them. That's just not the look I go for. If that's the look you like, more power to you, just not me personally. So, all right. Okay, pretty much done. My eyebrows will never match, and I've accepted that. I'm good with it. They're sisters, not twins. It's all good. Okay. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Alright, so my last couple of tips on aging skin is on eyeshadow, okay? And I'm probably going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow off camera just because I've been on here for a while. It is okay, it is perfectly okay to do underneath your eyes with eyeshadow. And I do sometimes, I don't very much, but if you go all the way across with a very dark color, it's going to drag your face down, okay? We don't want that. You want your face lifted as much as possible so it makes you look young and vibrant and yeah. Last tip is, and don't get me wrong, I love the nude lipsticks. Absolutely love them. You want to stay away from brown tones. I know, it's sad. I still wear them. I do. I still wear them. But you want to go for more brighter tones on your lipstick because it's going to lift your face. Okay? So those are all of my anti-aging skin tips and tricks. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used, or I did cover mostly aging today, but if you have, acne, you have rosacea, you have some skin issues, I'm happy to work with you and see if we can't find some good products for you. So I love you all. Stay beautiful.